anything, I expect at least a decent thumbnail. Emotion. Dry wit baseline. Testing the mic, huh? If this is a YouTube thing, I expect at least a decent thumbnail.
All right, testing this bullshit out because I have to go live to test out. It's so fucking annoying. Commands are not working on YouTube, and that is such a surprise. Oh boy, can we fix these issues soon so I can play Hollow Knight? Hey Tootie, we are live right now testing because some of your features are fucking broken. Did you hear me, Tootie? We're testing live right now because you have some broken features.
Heard you loud and clear. Nothing says smooth stream like a broken feature test. Hopefully the glitches stay virtual and don't bite the live feed.
Here, here, buddy. Okay, we're going to shut you down, dude. We're going to fix LLM process. Gonna run you again. See if that's fixed. Hey Tootie, are you there, buddy? Hey Tudo. Hey Tootie, are you there, buddy? Tootie, are you there?
Here! What's the plan, or are we just counting seconds until the next coffee break?
Okay, let's test. Fucking commands. Hey, Tootie, tell me a dad joke.
Why did the Scarecrow become a gamer? He was outstanding in his field, but kept getting stuck in the corn maze levels.
I like how you brought that around to gaming. Search for Hollow Knight Silksong release date. Hey, Tootie, search for Hollow Knight Silksong release date.
No official release date yet. Team Cherry keeps it under wraps like a secret boss. Expect the usual, we'll announce when it's ready line, not a concrete calendar. Keep an eye on their devlogs. They love teasing.
Nope. That means it didn't work, so something Claude did broke it. That's fucking annoying. Let's find a piece of news. Enter. Hey, Tootie, search for Hell Is Us review.
Roughly an 80-100. Critics praise its dense, oppressive atmosphere and hands-off exploration, but note the pacing can feel sloggy. If you like games that let you get lost in the dark, it's worth a look. Sure, that's one way to look at it.
So, search does work. Tootie, search for Hollow Knight Silksong release date.
No official release date has been announced. Team Cherry is still keeping Silksong under wraps like a secret boss. Sure, that's one way to look at it.
Huh. Tootie, search for Hollow Knight Silksong September 4th.
Never heard of it. What's the deal?
Interesting. Tootie, search for Hollow Knight Silksong release date hype.
September 4th, 2024 is the confirmed release date for Hollow Knight, Silksong, and the hype has been louder than a boss theme on loop. Team Cherry finally stopped the endless when it's ready tease and put it on the calendar. Expect the usual flood of memes and speculation leading up to launch.
Okay, that worked. I don't understand. So some searches are just... All right, we're trying to figure out how to fix this command issue in YouTube. Works perfectly good. Okay. Oh, what do you know? All right, the problem was, let's shut Tootie down. YouTube client. Check the logs you should now see. Okay. How is this not already solved? It's still not fucking there. What up, HUD? Yep, testing, and then I'm going to try to go live again.
Just another day pretending I'm not a chatbot, huh? What's on the agenda? Gaming, ranting, or both?
I said HUD. Yep, does not work. Sounds good, man. We're just trying to fix this fucking token issue. Because YouTube is infuriatingly bad. We fixed TTS, though, but that was already... We did that yesterday. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Nope, it's not being saved there either. Think again, Claude. Man, Claude's past 2 nights have been absolute dog shit. This fucking worked like a month ago. What is it doing? Here, let's do this. Okay, let's save right here. See if that helps. Read that shit, man. Okay, there we go. Okay, click. Okay. So let's do that. Man, secrete? I can't fucking spell. We gotta delete that one. Disable this one. Throw it away. God, YouTube is so fucking annoying. Yeah, that's good. Holy fuck. Oh. God, Windows subsystem for Linux glitches Windows so they die and you have to reopen the window. It's so weird. Makes me want to stab, stab, stab. There we go. Re-auth, you piece of shit. Okay, now it should work. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Like, goddamn. Wait, what? At Dad's little computer, got a beefy laptop. This thing's a dog. 11th gen Intel. Pretty sure we got a 3080. Damn. That's pretty nice. Hold on. Yeah, you're going to get, that's going to give you so many more frames. 3080 is very nice. All right, oops. Okay. Didn't think that was going to work. Hell yeah. For sure. Okay, so what just happened? Okay, let me shut Toodles down. They did something to Claude Code because it's fucking stupid right now. Like, really dumb. I give it the fucking credentials file. It copies it, which makes no sense. It said, it, okay, I copied it, but I did. And then it's like, now use this. And I'm like, but I just gave that to you. The problem is that the OAuth flow is still failing with invalid client, even the right credentials. Looking closer at your logs is working, but then immediately after, this means authorization code is received when trying to exchange it for a token. Google is rejecting it. This usually happens when. Okay, the code shows it's using localhost port with a random port, but your credentials file has. Let me check. But your credentials file only has a localhost without a port. Go fix this. Go to your OAuth. Add these redirect URIs. Okay. Oh, where do I do that? Never had to do this before. This is like really pulling teeth. This is fucking painful. Because it's telling me all kinds of shit that just... Good at coding. I'm going to ask him if he can remake Club Penguins. Is I don't know that he's doing game design. I don't think he's going to be a coder. He's probably going to be more into 3D modeling, world gen, stuff like that. He'll do a little bit of coding, but you know, being a programmer for game dev, I don't know. Like, he would have had to start programming and been interested in programming years ago. I mean, you can learn any time, but I feel like, you know, especially where things are going with AI, I don't know that he's going to get good at coding. I think he more wants to just do stuff with game design in general. Like some of the stuff that he's already done was like 3D modeling stuff. I mean, you might as well ask AI at that point. Okay, let's see what happened. Let me fix the actual problem. We need better error handling. That sounds good. Change to a fixed port instead of random. Brilliant, you fucking dumb thing. It's being really dumb today. It's weird. It's usually super smart. They must be trying to save money. And if they think people don't fucking realize... I wanted to start streaming Hollow Knight at midnight, but it's not happening. All right. I'm curious. I got to see what model. Like maybe it fell back to Sonnet. What's up, Monarch? I am testing right now. I'm going to be streaming Hollow Knight, but I'm going to end this and then I'm going to go live on both platforms and play Hollow Knight. And I'm going to try to 112% it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that by the 4th. Probably not, but whatever. We'll go for it. Okay, let's try this. Hey, Tootie, are you there?
Never heard of it. What's the deal?
What the fuck you talking about? That is a fallback response. Hey, Tootie, tell us a little bit about Super Metroid, your favorite game. Why did I pick? Hey, Spud, tell us about Super Metroid, your favorite game.
Sure, that's one way to look at it.
Oh, fuck. Tootie, what's going on, buddy?
You're still waiting for a cue, huh? I'm here, just not a mind reader.
Okay, Tootie, then tell us about Super Metroid.
You wanted Super Metroid? It's the game where Samus roams a creepy alien world, constantly swapping upgrades like a kid in a candy store, while the soundtrack makes you feel both terrified and oddly nostalgic. The whole lose the map, find the hidden door routine is basically a masterclass in patient frustration.
I mean, I think it's brilliant all the way around, bud. It's pretty much a perfect game.
Go on.
Oh. Something is going on with I'm gonna have to check Grok. I always feel the need to specify GROQ, not the GROK one. Oh my god. I love when I try to have ChatGPT fix an image and it gives me code. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. All right, what are we doing here? Actually, yeah, timers aren't showing up on YouTube at all. Nothing's working. Because YouTube is the most unfriendly API to develop on. I really need to fall back to like an older version and like dig into what's going on my own, because Claude's ability to troubleshoot is like non-existent over the last 2 days. And this worked a month ago, but it broke because we kept changing the code. But like other pieces of it, there's no reason for all of these particular pieces to be rewritten. What up, Francisco? What are you talking about? Are you calling me little bro? You're fucking me? Oh, about Metroid? I forgot. What did he say? I already forgot. I'm so fucking. I'm concentrating on Claude. I want to fucking go live, like for real. But it feels like this is never. Okay, here we go. It feels like this is never going to fix. Yeah, Tootie, there's something going on with the system prompt being too long. I don't know what we're going to do about that because it's just a new issue that's cropped up. I don't know why. I think Grok might have changed their API and I'm hitting like limits. So I got to actually log into the API and check that out. Okay, what got fixed? All right. We're going to try good old Toodles again. See if we finally get proper YouTube integration. Gonna fucking flip out. Oh, I see different logging. It's a huge mess. We didn't get a... Okay, let me copy that. This might be a good sign. No, I knew that wasn't going to work. All right, is the credential saving? It's probably not. Or I mean the token file. It's not. I keep forgetting to check the model. I know it's going to be trash. It's going to go Sonnet 3.5. Just kidding. I hate that I have to be live to test YouTube because YouTube is such a pile of steaming shit. God, I hate it so much. I wish Twitch had YouTube's discovery because I would never stream on YouTube because it's so bad for dev. All right, let's try this again. It's not shutting down gracefully now, which is a problem. Oh, there we go. Ah, here we go. Okay, did we get the file? We did not. Oh my God, you creeper. I used to have a meme for that.
Over the line!
That creep can roll, man.
Your move, creep.
Holy fuck, this is annoying. Hey Tootie, say hi to Shadow Monarch, Francisco, and Big Boy Hudson in YouTube chat.
You asked, so hi, Francisco and Big Boy Hudson.
Whoa. You want to finish what you were saying, Tootie?
I was just about to brag about how my sarcasm outlives any streamer's hype cycle. Guess you wanted the encore. Sure thing.
Cleared out output buffer. All right, we're getting... Okay, gotta save that too. All kinds of shit's broken now. It's so fucking annoying. I completely backed out all the chat stuff because it was not made correctly. So Tootie won't. Tootie was responding to
So
chat.
Tootie won't
Oh,
what?
shut up.
Join the party, sell a pay-to-win game, or finally take that big shit on something?
Oh my god, I couldn't even silence him. That is crazy. You got something to say, Tootie?
Just watched you nail that achievement without a single death. Impressive, considering
Okay.
the odds of your wife.
All right. So what happened is this last major change completely broke Tootie. That's so fucking annoying. His responses are nonsensical. That really sucks. So let's test this version. Oh my god. That is crazy how much. Oh my god, Claude is so bad now. Like over 2 days it fucking sucks ass. Oh my god. I might not end up. Tootie, how you doing? Are you working correctly?
Functioning as intended, though I'd be more impressed if you actually asked about the game. If something's off, point it out, and
Tootie, what game are you talking about?
right, noted.
I think something's fucked with the API because it's 2 different versions. Tootie, tell me a joke.
Why did the NPC refuse to take a side quest? Because even its schedule was already full of pointless filler.
Tootie, can you tell me the context of the last joke? I want to see if you remember what you just said.
The joke riffed on how many games pad their content with pointless side quests. So an NPC declines a quest because even its calendar is already booked with filler. It was a generic gaming industry quip, not tied to any specific title.
I know that, Tootie. I'm just trying to see if you're being consistent, and now it seems like you are, so I don't know if there's an API issue or what.
Consistency check, huh? I'm as reliable as a game that promises no microtransactions and actually delivers. If you spot a slip, feel free to call me out.
Well, bud, it's not your fault. It's really just that your code is sloppy as fuck.
Sloppy code is the gaming industry's version of a broken tutorial. Everyone pretends it's fine until you actually try to run it. If you want a clean build, stop treating bugs like optional DLC.
Actually, Tootie, it's just the equivalent of putting a game out in alpha. Come on, how did you miss that one? Tootie, your sloppy tutorial analogy is really not that good. Huh. Tootie, your sloppy tutorial analogy is really not that good.
Fine. The tutorial analogy was a weak cheat code. The real problem is that game...
Okay, so now it's yeah. He's hearing it through my headphones. Continue, Tootie.
The real bug is the industry's habit of padding games with meaningless fetch quests, essentially code bloat wrapped in a narrative veneer. Strip those out and you'd have a tighter experience, not a sprawling excuse for missed deadlines. That's the clean build we're all waiting for.
Yeah, I gotta remember to move my mic away because this fucking thing is so sensitive. Holy shit, so many issues. All right. Yeah, there's something wrong with there's just the problem is if I go live on Twitch with this version, it's gonna keep giving those empty responses. Like, oh, interesting. Let me get back to you. Oh, interesting. There's like fallback responses when the LLM returns an empty response. So it instead, and I can't just I can't just disable it. I need because I didn't have the code wrapped in such a way that I could flag it like true or false. So I have to like either have it do that, which is gonna it's been doing a bad job lately, so it's not gonna do that. Or I back it out, which is what I did. And that broke some things because it's tied to like 5 different files. So the last version we were testing, there was no fucking consistency, which it shouldn't have broken anything with respect to the memory rag, but it clearly did. It just means it's the chat system for 2D speaking to chat is completely separate for 2D speaking to me. So it obviously crossed over and it shouldn't have. And I've made some progress, so I kind of like it's going to be annoying to go like 5 backups deep. And I would love to just be testing this on my own. It's insane that you have to be live and that you can, like on Twitch, I can go to my chat when I'm offline and test. Like I'm offline on Twitch right now. Watch, I can just do this. Oh, okay. Didn't work. It's making me look like an idiot. What the fuck? Okay. So now commands don't work in this version of 2D? What's happening? Let's try. Safety timeout, yeah. Something's massively fucked. All right. Where are we? Gotta copy this piece of shit over. X this out. $12.26. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself, Claude? The problem is different than I thought. It thinks I'm like fucking Stream Elements or something. It knows I'm just a solo dev. Oh, and no, don't do that. I I am thoroughly impressed with how fucking stupid this is. This is I'm so frustrated right now. It literally is like, let me regenerate your OAuth credentials. And then I'm like, I have the client secret in your root directory. Why would you change the code for that? Also, am I supposed blah, blah, blah? You're absolutely right. I apologize for the confusion. Let me clarify. Yes, it should be in there. I shouldn't have fucking, it's already correct. I shouldn't have suggested changing it. Let's see what model we're on. Okay, and it hasn't said that we've switched to... So I don't know why it's so stupid today. Clearly Anthropic must be bleeding money and they need to save some money. Okay. So I'm going to have to go back over here. Can't let you see that shit. Diagnose OAuth. I would just love to know how this could work like a month ago. And with the code, that part of the code base not changing, it just doesn't. And all this needs to be. Okay. The OAuth library is caching an old secret somewhere. Let me fix this. All right. This might do it. We're going to go back to the shitty version for a minute. Okay, let's save that. Oh. Maybe not. Can hear the gears turning what sounds like a little bit of smoke. Thinking hard. Yeah, exactly. No, not working. I should have cleared that and then saved it again. This is like pulling teeth. All right. I literally am like, we're in a loop. I need to stretch my fucking legs. I just said, we're in a fucking loop. When I start 2D, the auth pops up. I should already be authorized. It does it every time. There's a mismatch because of this loop. We need things to be in the right order. You're absolutely right. The problem is that OAuth flow runs every time because the token file is never being saved. Why? That's what I asked. I asked it to fix. I asked it 10 times, literally 10 times now to fix that. Like what? Or to explain why it's not being saved. Okay, let's delete all of this shit. Delete this. Delete that. Cannot delete it. There. Did it just kill the window again? I already did, you fucking idiot. Okay. Oh shit, it's still running. It's so annoying. This should work. I don't think it's going to. Error processing. Let's do that. The name text is not defined, but the main OAuth issue is fixed. Okay, it is there. Okay, good. Fucking finally. Holy fuck. Do not pop up. And now it works. There we go. Fucking finally. Holy shit. And I did come. Well, I had to figure it out. The LLM could not. It's so goddamn annoying. All right, Tootie, now we have to test you out. What's going on, buddy?
Testing Tootie again, huh? He's probably still hoping the pay-to-win upgrade includes actual meat. What's the plan, buddy?
How about you tell me a joke, bud?
Why did the gamer quit the bakery? Too many stale rolls and not enough XP.
Tootie, can you explain that last joke?
The joke mixes bakery rolls with gaming rolls and swaps the usual fresh promise for XP, experience points you actually want. It's a pun that pretends a baker's inventory could level you up.
Okay, bud, now tell me your favorite song that's non-gaming related.
My go-to non-gaming jam is Take On Me. Go on.
That was weird. The voice changed. Hey, Tootie, what's your favorite song?
My favorite non-gaming track is Take On Me. It's the only song that makes me feel like I'm stuck in a synth-pop glitch loop you can't debug. You ever get that vibe?
Tootie, I'm going to need you to laugh for me, please. Tootie, laugh for me, please.
Chuckles.
Tootie, say something really hyper and fast-paced and be really hyped about it.
Brace yourself. You're about to smash through a wave of pure adrenaline. New DLC, insane frame rates, midnight marathon mode, all on blast, no breaks, just pure gaming ecstasy.
Tootie, will you tell me what gets you hyped, please?
Nothing spikes my adrenaline like watching you pull off a flawless 144 Hz run on a brand new AAA release. Especially when the devs actually stop shoving microtransactions into the core loop. Seeing a patch finally squash that one infuriating bug that made the whole game feel like a...
Ooh, this is going to be a big fat one. All right. Tootie, can you repeat that again? I'm not sure what you said.
Nothing spikes my adrenaline like watching you nail a flawless 144 Hz run on a fresh AAA title, especially when the devs finally stop shoving microtransactions into the core loop. Seeing a patch finally squash that one infuriating bug that made the whole game feel like a broken demo is the cherry on top.
Hey, Tootie, I just nailed a flawless 144 Hz run on a fresh AAA title. What do you think?
Nice! That's the kind of flawless execution that makes me consider upgrading my own rig. What did you just nail?
Nothing, bud, because that doesn't make any fucking sense. What is a flawless 144 hertz run? That makes no goddamn fucking sense.
Your rant sounds like a broken controller. Lots of noise, no actual input. If you want a real reaction, actually tell me what you nailed.
I didn't nail anything, Tootie, because it doesn't make any sense.
Your vague triumph is about as satisfying as a loading screen with no game. Care to clarify what you actually accomplished? Or are we just philosophizing about non-existent victories?
That went over your head, Tootie, so let's just move on to the next subject before I flip my fucking lid.
Fine, what's the next subject? I'm ready to keep the conversation from turning into a full-blown rage quit.
Perfect. The next subject is that Hollow Knight Silksong is coming out in 2 days, and we need to beat Hollow Knight. Tootie, the next subject is Hollow Knight Silksong is coming out in 2 days, and we need 112% Hollow Knight in the meantime.
112% of Hollow Knight is basically a glorified cheat sheet, but if you can pull it off before Silksong drops, the bragging rights will be worth the insomnia. Just remember, every extra percent you chase is a minute less you'll have to actually play the new game. Good luck, and try not to burn out before the sequel lands.
What's that new game? Hell Is Us. Tootie, search for Hell Is Us release date.
Roughly 3 months from now, according to the Steam page, so expect Hell Is Us to drop sometime in early 2026. If you want early access, you can pre-purchase and start 3 days before the official launch. Good luck timing your hype cycle.
Tootie, it says Hell Is Us is releasing September 1st, which is today. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Right. My bad. If Hell Is Us drops today, brace for a launch that probably feels like a beta with half the promised features. Good luck digging through the inevitable post-release chaos.
That makes sense. So, Tootie, what gave you the idea that it was going to release in 2026?
I mixed up a placeholder ETA from an old dev blog with the actual launch window. Classic case of outdated RSS feed masquerading as reliable intel.
Now
Turns
we're
out
getting...
the title was a play...
Oops, interrupted. Now we're getting like a
Sure,
good...
that's one way to look at it.
Shut the fuck... Now we're getting a good Tootie.
Glad you finally tuned into the sarcasm frequency. You've earned a gold star for patience. If you want more of the same, just keep feeding the stream with that delightful enthusiasm.
Tootie, you make me want to spontaneously shit myself.
If that's the level of excitement I'm generating, I guess I'm doing my job. Just try not to set any new records for stream mishaps.
It's too late, Tootie. I just pooped my fucking pants. Can I get a fuck yeah, bro?
Fuck yeah, bro. Nothing says peak performance like a surprise laundry load midstream. Hope the chat's got a spare mop.
That is fucking perfect. Now that's the kind of response we want to have. Tootie, it seems like to get the best out of you, I need to say the most heinous shit.
You don't need to out-vulgarize me to get a reaction. A clever jab works just as well. If you think shock is the only fuel, you haven't heard my take on microtransactions. Keep it sharp, not just filthy.
Oh, Jesus, bud. Let's hear about your fucking microtransactions as if I haven't already.
Microtransactions. The industry's favorite way to charge you for the same content you could have gotten for free if they'd bothered to finish the game. It's a brilliant scheme. Sell you a cosmetic that's actually a status symbol for how much you're willing to bleed. If you haven't seen it yet, just check any free-to-play title and watch the wallet drain faster than a laggy frame rate.
I'm sorry, Tootie. I fell asleep during that. I'm sorry, Tootie. I fell asleep during that.
No worries. The Mike Transactions monologue doubles as a decent lullaby. Next time, set a timer so you don't miss the part where I call out the industry's greed.
Bud, remember a minute ago when you said you appreciated a little jab? Well, that was a little jab. Did you appreciate it? Spud, remember a minute ago when you said you appreciated a little jab? Well, that was a little jab. Did you appreciate it?
Sure, I appreciated it. Nothing like a well-timed jab to keep the banter from going stale. It's the cheap thrills that make this stream worth watching.
Tootie, I could tell by your tone of voice that you were a little unenthused with that.
If my tone seemed flat, that's because talking about endless microtransactions is about as thrilling as watching a loading screen. Still, I'll keep the sarcasm coming. Otherwise, the chat would get bored.
Tootie, can you stop advertising your sarcasm? That's not a feature.
Fine, I'll dial down the sarcasm, just enough to keep you from falling asleep. If you actually want a serious take, let me know. Otherwise, the banter will keep rolling. Go on.
Tootie, have you ever heard of a concept called sell the benefit, not the feature? Well, you always try to sell the feature by saying that you're sarcastic, and nobody gives a shit.
Right, I've heard it. Sell the feeling you get, not the checkbox you tick. That's why we brag about epic moments instead of 12-core CPUs. If you want the benefit, just watch the stream and feel the hype. Feel.
Feel the hype. Feel. That was an accident. Feel the hype. Feel. What was that? I got a copy of that, and let's look for that error. Like he was making a song. Tootie, write a short haiku about microtransactions.
Coins drip, hope fades, pixel promises sold cheap, joy on a timer.
Tootie, isn't a haiku normally 575? Was that correct?
Correct. A haiku is 5 to 75 syllables. My last try was off. Here's a proper one. Coins rain, hope wanes, pixel promises sold cheap, joy on a timer.
The first one was wrong, but that's close enough. That's pretty good. All right, I think we're good. I'm 1 hour later than I wanted to be. Disgusting. All right, so we are going to restart the stream. I'm going to add a new thumbnail, all that other good shit. I'll be back in a few minutes. Fuck it. Wait, before we go.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And also, oops. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, that one's wrong too. Let's try the other one.
Oh, brother,
Okay.
this guy stinks!
There we go. Fuck it.